All right, what's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. The book is entitled "Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father" at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. The link will be in the description box below as usual. Um, Gender intelligence. I think women are smarter at social cues, and men are smarter when it comes to foresight. And I see this play out, so I'm gonna explain why I'm saying what I'm saying. Um, when it comes to social interactions, women understand the nuances of social interaction better than men. That's something we're slower at. We don't pick up on that as fast because um, I think we're more pragmatic. So results matter regardless of the nuances. You know what I'm saying? And we can't necessarily fill a room out as well as women. We can't check people's temperature as well as women. You know, we can't discern if somebody's feeling us or playing like they feeling us. Women do that very, very well, you know. So when you're with women, sometimes you got to defer to women when it comes to that, but it's difficult for guys to do because we don't trust women because, women have been taught to be very opportunistic. So some of us have gotten burned by women who've actually um, used our deferring to them on social cues to, you know, throw us under the bus or get over on us. But it's still something they're better at. You know, women pick up on, how you will be perceived better because American society um, lives on perception. Perception is reality in this society. So who picks up on perception between the genders is normally, women first, then effeminate men. That's just what it is. Like, you know, so if you walk into a room, she knows how you are perceived for the most part before you do. She knows what if you wear certain a certain outfit to a certain occasion that people are going to look at you like this. You're going to be treated this way because of this mannerism, or you're going to be respected because of this said perception. They know the whole smoke and mirrors a whole lot, way better than we do. You know, they do the makeup and the hair and the outfits and the moods and the colors and all that other stuff. That really ain't our style. So, like I said, when it comes to social cues, they got that shit on lock. Now, this is kind of part of the parenting thing because you would think that women are more. You would say that women, because of knowing social cues, are better acclimated to integrate young children into society better. That's why some people would say that mothers are the first teachers. Well, I'm not gonna say some people, but people normal people will tell you a mother's the first teacher of the child. So she's the guide into social interaction, what's right and what's wrong, and you know how you supposed to um, treat people and how you supposed to present yourself and that type of thing. But along the way, you know, I think that's just gotten kind of murky and the waters got muddy because, people haven't really been doing their job when it comes to that. That's what I'll say. Now, on the other end of that spectrum, I think women lack foresight. And that's what men um, are further ahead along with women because when men talk to women, it's like, look, if you do this, you keep doing this, this is gonna wind up happening, and that's where men and women kind of, I think we butt heads because we can tell you what the road you're taking is leading, but you won't believe it until life slaps you upside the head. But we can see it coming. This is why um, we know cause and effect. You know, to every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. You know, nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You know what I mean? So, and dealing with women, women don't want to listen to men because they figure that they're at a certain point their social cue, their understanding of social cues does not equate all the time to a finished product. You know, you can't. The belief that you can fake it until you make it, that works for some people, but for the majority of people, it doesn't work because even when you're faking it until you making it, people can see you faking it. You know, so that's the thing about it. Like people are actually trying to let you fake it till you make it. You're not actually fooling anybody, and that's the part about foresight. You know, that's the part about men are better thinkers. See, women will say they're better thinkers because they can beat a guy out of what he's worked for in life. You know, a guy can work all his life, meet a woman, marry a woman. She can decide, no fault. She leaves him, takes the house, takes half of the money, takes the kid, makes him pay child support, and takes his part of his retirement. You know, that's her knowing social cues because she knows she can manipulate. The problem with that is when she's dealing with a man who knows foresight, he knows she's gonna wind up broke at the end of the day anyways. He's not gonna like getting beat like that, but he already knows. Okay, well I'm gonna just get back on my grind, start from scratch, start small, grow big, and by the time all this is over with, she's gonna be broke independent because she's rewarded for her social cues, but she's not gonna have no inkling or idea how to handle life. She's going to be older with less experience and less skills. We can see that coming, and that happens normally. You know, when we tell our kids, look, if you don't study, you're not gonna make it to college. Yeah, I don't care how you, I don't care how you look. I don't care how many relationships you build. You're gonna be the guy with all the friends or the girl with all the friends who can't get into college. It is what it is. What if you have a network of individuals? Okay, well, even if you're able to manipulate your network of individuals to get you in the door, that doesn't mean that you'll be able to maintain. What if I could lie and manipulate my way into being on the dean's list? Let's get this straight. Even if you could do all of that, guess what that means? That means when you go out into the real world with all your networking and your manipulations, people are going to find out you're an idiot and question how qualified you really are. They're going to say, oh, you one of the people that cheated on your test. Oh, you one of those people that got in because of nepotism. Oh, you one of those people because you knew the right people and that got you a job. But as far as you actually being able to produce, you can't do nothing. You're irrelevant. And then what? Because, like my old football coach used to say, we all got to pay the piper. Now you can choose to pay the piper when you're young, or you're gonna wind up paying the piper when you're old. But we all gonna pay the piper, and that's the thing about foresight. We all understand that men understand is that whether you want to admit it or not, it's gonna happen. We tell women all the time, look, you ain't gonna be beautiful forever, Shug. They go, hey, I'm always pretty. Okay, so you just gonna forget that it's a new pretty girl turning 18 every minute. It's a new pretty girl at the club at 21. Just not. It's a new pretty girl who's 25. It's a new pretty girl. It's another pretty girl who is the ugly duckling. That's not a pretty girl. You're not just gonna take you do realize you being replaced as we speak as far as the prettiness goes, right? But no, you don't want to hear that. And then the foresight hits where, man, you're not as cute as you used to be. You're not perceived to be the sexy girl no more now, and beauty fades. That's the simple way of saying it. When guys talk about, look, man made the money, money never made the man. There are men who can actually use their brains and their skills to produce, and they realize You could drop those guys off on an island and they're gonna build a castle. But there are other guys who, want to look the part. And you drop them off on the island, they'll be dead in 2 days. Um, because we can see what's coming. We can tell who's from. We can differentiate who's from who. That's why when men say, "Look, that's not the guy you should be dating. You should be dating that guy." All your social cues say he's what you want, but all of our foresight says he's what you need, and he's gonna be the best suited for you in the long term. So gender intelligence is the big thing, and a lot of times people don't want to admit it because they don't want to defer to the opposite sex because of gender war. But it is what it is. Look, like even with this YouTube channel, if I took a lot of women's advice, right, on what I need to do um to gain more subscribers, I guarantee you more females will come to this channel because if I follow the advice, I can guarantee you that. But at the same time, if women took our advice on what's going on in the world, I can guarantee you their lives would be a whole lot better. Because you can see this give and take even in real life. Because when dudes start actually taking into consideration and implementing women's social cues, they wind up getting more attention from women in a bigger market to choose from. And when women start actually acquiescing and deferring to men about foresight, it actually makes their lives easier and more comfortable. It's just that clash of ideology nobody wants to get. That's what I think. I'm out.